which I thought I'd investigate. I set up a free account. It wasn't too difficult. All I had to do was fill in my user details, didn't need a lot, and here I am. It comes with my workspace, which shows everything which you've got set up, and once you've added things in other places, so for example I've set up this course SYD 501, it has added that course in for me, because I'm also a student in my own course, which I think is quite cool. So I mean, you can actually put in what your classes are, and there's different sorts of assessments and classes which you could add. I think that could be really useful for students. There's a set up course as well, but I went in, after having a go at that, I've had to go in the user site in the sandbox and have set up a course, which I found quite straightforward. So you can add a syllabus, just like was discussed earlier on, and in here you can create and edit sections, and then each section you can add your own bits to it. So you can add a new one, you can move bits and pieces up and down. I tried to add a table in here for my assessments, but it keeps on crashing it. Could be because I've got a lot of things going on my computer at the moment. And I thought that was quite handy, because you can set up the syllabus, and you can put links on it, and you can send people to other places and all sorts of things. You can set up a schedule for the particular course. So this is where I set up the SYD 501 in here, and that was nice and easy, except I did find the frequency one an interesting one, because I would have thought frequency, it was here, how many times does it occur, every 1 week, which seemed a bit strange then ending after 10, but that could have just been the way I was looking at it today. Thinking about it, Moodle probably is much the same. You can also go through and upload resources, which I haven't bothered to do here. Includes podcasts. So there's a whole heap of different types. There's podcasts, discussions areas, chat rooms, test quizzes, assignments, announcements, and that sort of thing. I quite like the Dropbox. Every student gets their own Dropbox, and so you can actually put things into the different students' Dropboxes. For example, it said that you could provide feedback and put it into these Dropboxes rather than having to email it back to students. I also quite like the idea of the modules, so you can set up your module work in here, and so you can put your sections in. You've got different sorts of content you can use, and then you've got your box where you can add stuff in here, compose content, put it into there, add things in, save, preview it, add sections. You can even decide on copyright, what sort of different copyright, and if you want Creative Commons, which is something I've just recently been getting interested in, it gives you all the options in there too. You can create polls. Now that was very straightforward to do. I wasn't quite sure how to do this, so I just clicked on the help button and the help popped up. So I created a poll called How Cool Is This? And it has options in it called Really Cool, Fairly Cool, Not Cool, Don't Care. Okay, and how the other results go and that sort of thing. And then when you go through and actually do the poll, I went through and I put in here, and here's my results coming through here. You can set up full portfolios as well, and site information just gives you some bits and pieces about the site as when it was actually set up and who's doing what, being able to add in participants and that sort of thing, and everything seems to have an option for print, which I think is quite cool. So yeah, that's a quick overview of Sakai, which I think could be quite useful. Comes with very comprehensive help as well, which is in there. Nice and easy to see. Okay, that's the end of my view.